Howdy you folks, and welcome on back to the Isle of Whithe. When last we left our heroes, they were wrapping up here at Tower Place, the capital, such as it is, of the Magocracy of Whispers, as our heroes made their way out of the goblin these nuts started making their way back towards the slot shop. I got nothing. They started talking, y'all take it away.
Wait, are we gonna introduce ourselves again?
If you want to.
Hi. I did not come prepared with this.
that
Uh,
Not coming prepared seems to be the theme this week, and that's okay.
um, I am Boy in Pink Shoes playing Aki, and someone else take over.
Hi, I'm Dead Guy Bob. I play Chef, a human barbarian who just made his big pointy sword bigger and pointier.
His sword now goes up to 11. Leftman.
Yeah, they already know who I am.
Good enough.
I'm the
Thanks.
rep.
This is Amy. I'm playing Jinx, and yeah, hi.
All right. Thank you very much, Jinx and Miss Carmi.
Hi, I'm Carmine, and I'm stuck with these rascals.
Rascals is a good
Rascals.
word. Rascals and ratskulls. Good word for it.
You're so diplomatic.
Who is she talking to?
I don't know this. I don't know, man. She's talking to the same wall that the rest of you has.
What?
It's almost like there's four of them. And she's talking
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't
fourth
get it
one
either.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God that there's a roof too.
I don't know what all they're talking about.
So we're heading back to the other town now, though.
Yeah.
Unless we had somewhere else we wanted to travel to.
Sure. We are going to go to the map of the island.
What were
And
we
you will
going?
notice
Travel to your mother's house.
that to get to pretty much anywhere else on Whithe, you have to go through Slot Shop.
Thank you
You may
for
remember,
clarifying why.
which you may remember as the place that Carmine's Minotaur boyfriend basically owns.
Is that why we were
Also-
going back?
I think we were going back because I could get some more details on the Simrog.
Does Carmine have everything that she needs for her clothes? Are we prepared to go back there at this point?
I think we can take a job back in Slotcha.
Okay, I'm down for whatever. I don't care.
Well, then, shall we?
Thank you for clarifying on the spelling, because I totally spelled that so wrong.
That's okay. It's a weird word.
How many travels is it to Slodchow?
Steph, can you roll me a d20?
Yay.
Starts raining after about a day and a half.
Lovely.
Cold, wet, Miserable.
Don't we have a cart this
Yes.
time too?
Yeah.
I
Guess what?
forgot.
The cart gets wet too.
I forgot we bought a cart, but we didn't get a covering for the cart.
Nope.
We have
That's
a
extra.
we have a cart and also where is it? Where is it? Franklin Winifred J. Horse.
Yeah, I knew him as Franklin too. I have Franklin the horse written down.
That is freaking adorable.
He's got a title too.
Yep.
The horse.
He is not a horse. He
He
is
is
the horse.
Yeah, so from what I understood, that was our plan, was going to Slot Shop, taking a job, making some more moolah so we can get new clothes and supplies and hopefully get some more information on these magnificent birds.
The Simurg is a the, not an a.
So it is a
Like
singular
there is a
magnificent
singular.
bird.
I put in all capitals the
I
symbol.
appreciate that. But yeah, it's raining, cold, wet, kind of miserable.
I'm gonna be constantly scanning, looking for the fiery monster and other perils.
Alright. Chef, can you roll me a perception check? No fiery monster, but you do see a hole in the hill up on your right.
A hole or a bowl?
Hole, like a tunnel or a cave.
Y'all see that hole up there?
Aki is going to raise his hooded lantern in that direction and kind of light the way over there.
It's gloomy, but you can make it out.
I see a cave
Y'all
where
wanna
there's
you wanna go check it out?
where there's a cave. There is at least 3 walls and a roof.
That might not be a bad place to shelter for the evening.
As long as there's no other inhabitants.
We might be able to work something out with them.
Fair enough.
It's the bottom of an overhang, more or less. So there's a little bit of covered space out front for Franklin and the cart, while you guys poke your heads in to investigate, because it's just about the opening is just about wide enough for the cart to get through, but
It'll be a tight fit.
that is what I said.
Does anybody above table, anybody have dancing lights or anything other than the lantern?
I just have my lantern. I have... I could just continuously keep casting Divine Lance.
We
I've
can
got
poke the frog and see
torches
if it can
and
go.
I do have a way
I
of
have
making
torches.
fire.
Oh, I have
I've
torches
got
too.
torches and candle and
Yeah.
But the
Things to
lantern,
make
the
lights.
lantern, yeah, I do have the lantern that's hooded, so I can make sure that we can light up the area pretty nicely.
Alright, Chef's gonna pull out his blade.
I also have Alchemist's Fire.
Well, that's
Might be able to repurpose it a bit. Put it on
that's
the
like
frog, perhaps.
Why do I feel like that should not happen in an enclosed space?
I was gonna say that's kind of like using a sledgehammer instead of a hammer for a job.
Results are results. That's all we need.
I
When the
guess.
rat accidentally kills the entire party.
Sets,
And poor
sets-
Franklin's outside watching it, just flashes of light in a cave.
poor Franklin. Franklin's just gonna run away. Or unless he's
Because
tied up.
Franklin's not dumb enough to go in there and go, oh, this looks like a great idea.
Unless he's tied up, then he's fucked.
But he would feel bad, and then he'd be out there on his own. Poor guy.
I guess.
So, Aki,
Yes.
stay up here close to me and light the way.
I gotcha.
I'm gonna go check out and see what we can see. If y'all want to follow in,
If
follow.
you want, you can just attach it to your belt, so I don't have to stay near you. You can borrow the lantern.
All right, yeah.
I have literally already built it so that the Aki token is the one with the light.
Okay, I will stay close by.
Thank you for making my life slightly less difficult.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and have the sword out and ready to go.
All right.
I'm pulling 2 daggers.
I will have my dagger out as well as my other hand has the lantern. No, I'm gonna have the lantern on my belt so that way I can walk freely.
I will slay as I walk, as I have no weapons. I am the weapon.
Yeah. Can I get a perception check from everybody?
Yes.
Oh, that hurts.
All right.
Can I also use never mind. Because I think I have something related to sense of smell, if I'm not mistaken.
You can
But
find
that
a
might
key for it.
be that might be related to my changed form. So
All
never
right.
mind.
So, Aki, you notice something that seems a little weird out front. The rock that you guys tied Franklin off to underneath of this overhang, it seemed kind of worn, oddly. And your first thought was that it was some kind of stalactite or stalagmite, or maybe even both of them together. But then you took a bit of a closer look at it, and it stops about 3 inches away from the ceiling. So either some kind of god or giant has taken this stone pillar like a nail, shoved it into the ground, or it was set up deliberately.
So it's like a giant nail.
It kind of looks like one, yeah. And then Jinx and Leftman, you guys critically succeeded, so go team.
Woo.
And you two are looking around out of the back of the wagon, and way off over here, where this little clearing comes out of the grass, you guys see some footprints. You might not be alone.
I'll go and check out the footprints.
Bigger than you, probably smaller than Chef. Humanoid, wearing some kind of boot.
Hey guys, looks like we're maybe not alone here. I see tracks.
I should also mention that some of these stalagmite things are not naturally formed, but more so.
Leftman and Jinx, you guys also see the fact that this thing that you've tied off to out front is distinctly unnatural.
More so placed here.
What kind of space do we have inside where me and Aki are right now?
15 by 20. It's dry.
Height?
This section of it is the ground is covered in the same dust as outside. But outside of this chamber, that pretty rapidly clears away bare stone.
What kind of height?
8 feet.
So, short. Okay.
Short for you. For, normal sized people, it's okay.
Can I see that it looks like a dead end up here?
You can see what you can see.
Aki will scoot forward just a smidge. He's just gonna kind of poke around. I see it continuously moving to the left a little bit down that hallway, Chef.
You want to go up or you want to go straight?
Well, since you're leading the way, I suggest you pick rather than me pick.
You got the light. I'm still going to be in front of you.
Well, since you're by it now, might as well start traveling that direction, up, north on the map.
Before you do that, Aki, can you do the thing I just asked you to?
Stealth check, yes. Ten.
All right.
I'm also, before anything else, I'm gonna, Chef, before you go, come here. He's gonna pull out one of the vials of holy water that I have and splash him just slightly. And you have 4 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah. Above table question. If I rage, will that stack?
No, you can only be affected by one source of temporary.
Okay.
You also can attempt an immediately flat check to recover from a single source. Okay, never mind. That's only if you're affected by persistent acid or fire damage. Okay, continue.
Everybody else is present enough to come inside as well.
Is anyone else coming?
Yeah, I'm moving in. And I've already got both my daggers drawn. I'm just looking around.
Good on you.
Stay with Carmine. You all protect the flank.
And I'll stay with Chef so he has the light.
Jinx, Leftman, do either of you want to light a torch or something?
Yeah, I'll light a torch.
Give me a moment while I will that out. I light 20.
Oops. I don't know what that did.
Just like the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that you're holding torches. I've made your token
Put that down
give
to
you light now.
0.
And Jeff, Aki, I'm going to
Hmm.
need you guys to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Come on, dice.
Good to know.
I don't know if you meant to keep that out in the open.
I think that you guys pretty well put together that there's definitely somebody in here that probably doesn't want you to, that probably doesn't wish you health. But you guys are the only ones who are close enough to do anything about it. I'm just going to say, you guys around this corner, there is one person in here who is clearly against the wall with a uh, pair of daggers out in his hands. Aki, what are you gonna do?
Um, Aki is just going to yell out to them and say, "We see you, punk. Put the daggers down and no one gets hurt." And then he's going to ready Divine Lance if he starts to
Evens or
come
odds?
evens.
All right, that's a 6. You want me to put the daggers down? And he runs at you.
All right, immediately Divine Lance.
All right. No, he
No,
doesn't have
no,
active strike. Roll me divine lance.
no. Sorry, not Divine Lance. I'm actually going to do instead Daze.
All right.
He has to,
Basic will save
yes,
against a DC of something.
DC of 18.
All right, so that's going to be a standard fail. He is stunned 1.
Oh, he didn't critically fail. He just regular failed, so he just gets damaged.
And that's going to be minus 3. Don't mind me. All right. Uh, okay.
And then last thing I'll do is attack with daggers as my last action.
All right. So hold up. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right.
Well, because he's not stunned, he only got damaged. Because he only regular failed. He didn't critically fail.
No, I'm just making sure that I'm doing this right in my head.
Oh
Um,
no.
combat initiated. No, I'm sorry. He's supposed to be on. It is supposed to be his turn. My apologies. You decided to use your surprise opportunity to speak, and I'm qualifying that, and so he's getting his first, and so he's getting his surprise round.
Gotcha.
'Cause he heard you guys coming, like a lot.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he's gonna be stabbing at Aki. That's gonna be
Ouch.
20. Gonna take 8 points of piercing damage,
Ow.
and then he is going to fall back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then we're going to Aki's turn. We're keeping Divine Lance. But you're not going to be able to melee strike him from where you
Okay. Well, we're keeping the days.
are.
You said he wasn't dazed.
He's not dazed. He's
No,
failed.
the spell days is still able to be casted.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're keeping the daze.
Okay. So he was damaged by days.
He
I
was
just can't
he was
attack.
damaged. You can't stab him.
Got it. Ba, 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 ba. All right, then as my last action, then instead of attack, I'm gonna put this up on myself.
Okay. You can have a +1 circumstance bonus to armor class.
Yay.
Yay! Every +1 matters. Jeff.
Since I already had my sword out and ready to go,
You do, in fact.
I'm going to move to here.
All right. Right, fine.
You little motherfucker. And I'm going to rage.
You fly into a rage.
We're going to go cold.
Whether you can only be affected by 1 instance of temporary hit points at a time.
Yep, we're going to go cold.
So 2 plus your Constitution modifier, and you start doing cold damage. Do you have an aura that does damage?
I don't think the aura does damage. It just stops projectiles, as far as I know.
Okay.
Unless
But
this
during
changes with level. You tap into your fury. Fire damage. I think it's just like around me. It didn't really give us a. I mean, we copied verbatim from the book.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2.
There you go. Cold.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with a Buster Sword.
All right.
And miss.
11 is going to standard fail. Yeah.
And that's it for Chef.
All right. Yeah, because we don't have access to player core 2 yet, because I don't have that. All right. The cultist going to strike at Chef. 26. Going to standard hit. Chef, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
That would not standard hit.
What's your armor class?
17 normally.
Oh, I'm sorry. In the remaster, that the -1 penalty to armor class no longer applies.
Okay.
I believe that we've done in the past. Let me alter your page to reflect that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if when I level up anything else happens with my rage other than it can go cold. I don't know if it'll do any like AoE damage around me. But that'd be pretty cool. So I take 7.
Yes. because I don't remember everything about all of the changes, but I do remember that. So yeah, you take 7. So that will be first action, second action. Second action, I think that he's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 5. Yeah, he's just going to start running north, away into the darkness. And now, we're going to pick up with the rest of the group. So, Jinx, would you like to do anything?
Are we hearing what's going on with them?
You heard Aki tell somebody to put something down, and then there were sounds that sounded vaguely like people getting stabbed at, and now you hear somebody running away.
All right, so I'm gonna come up towards Chef.
All right. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to ask you to roll me a perception check for initiative. Get about there enough. You arrive just in time to see somebody disappear into the gloom. Aki and Chef are both bleeding.
Well, shit, we can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What did you guys do?
You're not even making sense.
Who's making sense?
Sorry, he's talking to someone on the phone.
Oh, no worries. Is there anything else I can see other than the two guys that have managed to bleed and look like they've been in a fight?
Like I said, you arrive just in time to see somebody disappearing out this direction.
Okay. All right. I am. Bear with me. I'm looking through my inventory. I don't have anything useful, so I'm just going to. I'm just going to I'm just going to ready. I've got my 2 daggers out.
All right. Leftman.
Yes.
Aki and Chef disappeared into the darkness, and then like 10 seconds later, you heard them get stabbed. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna look over towards Carmine. I don't know about you. Sounds like something's going on, and I think we should go see.
Okay, Ratman, lead the way.
Lead the way. No, 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 no. You get to lead the way.
You're the one with the
And
torch.
Leftman starts pushing Carmine.
I'm going to need a perception check, both of you, for initiative purposes. And I am planning to have you guys just keep your initiatives throughout the entire thing. It's easier for upkeep purposes.
Hold on. There it is. Oops. I rolled the wrong thing.
All right.
I'm gonna get shoved ahead
Top
to the
of the
tunnel.
initiative. Yeah, you guys go like that ish. But top of the initiative order, Aki. Homeboy just ran like hell, and now all of your allies are following after you.
Yeah. Aki's just gonna point towards the north, and he said, Aki just mentions he went up that way. Where there's one, there's gonna be multiples. So just be prepared. And Aki will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Do we want to? I'm gonna keep shield up. Do I have to recast it? I think I have to recast it, right? Yes, until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, until the start of your next.
I'm gonna continue to keep my shield up,
All right.
and then use my last action to dash.
Or to stride a second time.
Yes. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Poke around the corner.
You see a hallway that curves off to your right towards the west or towards the east.
Okay. And I'm just gonna hold my position there for others to go. And that'll be my turn then.
Okay. Leftman.
Yes.
Aki just went deeper. But you don't see where he went. There's a wall in between you.
Hmm. Leftman is. Sorry, I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with this sheet again.
Welcome back to Pathfinder.
He's gonna go ahead and move kind of a little bit more forward so that way he can try to get glimpses of what everybody's doing.
Okay.
Gonna move up a bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's like more or less right here.
Yeah, give or take.
It's like 20 feet.
Yeah,
What's Leftman see? He's
up
gonna see Jinx.
Aki is along the north side of it. Chef is kind of in the south middle part of it. Jinx is right next to you.
Uh,
Aki is standing like he is expecting somebody to whom he intends to do ill, coming around the corner at speed.
okay.
And can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
There's some kind of light way over here.
Okay. He's gonna ask Jinx. Hey, what's going on?
Hell if I know. I just got here. These two assholes are bleeding.
Well, very well, I guess. Looking towards the direction of the light, this light over here.
Yep.
I'm able to ready something, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ready Oops, I was not trying to roll that.
You're going to ready chucking Alchemist's Fire at it.
I was not trying to roll for it, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Yes.
do.
All right.
Can
So,
I keep that roll?
unfortunately not. But remember, the range on Alchemist's Fire is only 20 feet.
Yeah,
But
I
it
actually
took
didn't check
the
what
feet to fix
the
that.
distance was here. 20
More
feet
than
would be
20
right
by a
there.
lot.
Don't I have? I might have not taken it, didn't I? I thought I took Far Lobber, whatever the
Excuse
thing
me while I
is.
borrow your character sheet and check feats.
Skill
I do not see
feats,
Far Lobber.
crafting season. Yeah, I don't see it either.
Going to take you back to Alchemist.
Can I? Am I able to stride again and still be
Yeah.
able to ready an attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna have him stride one more time. Well, that's the last 5 that I can do, and then a stride. So 5, 10, 15. Probably put myself right there, and then yeah, good enough. The moment they come around a corner,
All right.
that entire thing
So
gets eviscerated. So I will stand right next to Chef, and ready that alchemist fire at
I'm going
that
to make a
tunnel.
small adjustment to coming around the corner. I'm going to say when they cross this line.
Okay, that's good with
And
me.
that is just because that is the range increment.
Okay,
Or
yeah, that makes sense.
that is the range increment.
Uh, Leftman's gonna turn to Chef and he's gonna say, "Hey, watch this!" as he gets a bomb ready.
Chef Lefman has pulled a globe about the size of Jinx's head out of somewhere. You aren't actually certain where. There is a lit fuse going up towards it, and it is labeled boomy stuff.
Holy crap, Lefman, what do you got? That's awesome.
Hopefully, you'll find out.
Can I play with it?
Sure.
Jinx, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go up next to Lefman and be like, what do you got? And I'm looking at his little bomb thing and just absolutely fascinated with it.
Your
Leftman's just
face
gonna
is
go, no,
making
later.
like strangely and interestingly distorted in the glass.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for ADD at this
Okay.
point, and I'm more interested in what he's doing than what's going on.
Go for it.
Um,
How do you want this to work? Do you want somebody to call odds or evens? Do you want to go like
yeah, let's do odds
you
or
want to go like
evens.
9 down or 10 up? Like, how do you want to do self control?
Let's do odds or evens, and I'll pick odds
Okay.
for
Give
if
me a
my
D20.
attention is. I'm rolling 1d20.
Yeah. You roll an odd. You control yourself.
Okay. So I'm just gonna stay there, and I'm gonna just be kind of bouncing a little bit and looking. My eyes are real big.
Okay.
I didn't try to actually take it from him at this point. And I'm sorry, that's it for me.
I'm sorry. I'm making a note for your ADHD. So we're having you call odds or evens.
Is that going to be a is that going to be a recurring thing? I'm perfectly fine
Make
with
it a
that.
consistent part of your character, and I want to make sure that I stick to the same rules every time we do. So you're going to
Uh,
call odds or evens and then roll a d20. If you roll what you guess, you control Jinx. If you
Got it.
don't roll if you roll the opposite of what you guess, I get to decide how your fascination works.
Yes, got it. I'm good with that.
Roll. Fascinating. What? There we go. I have saved that. That is a part of your character. That is a mechanical part of your character now. That's going to be Jinx's turn. Carmine.
I am currently peeved that Ratman forced me ahead and then left me behind. A little dickhead. So I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move into the clearing and check out what's going on.
Jinx is staring at a globe that Leftman is like holding aloft and saying, "Hey, look at this." Aki is standing next to the door or passageway north and looks like he is about to do violence upon the first person to come around the corner.
I do have a question. I think I know the answer to it, but I just want to make sure. Since I discovered I have Illuminate, in its description, it only says of an area and to a distance of my choice. That's very vague. So does that mean I can light up this whole motherfucking place no matter what sconces are anywhere? Or is it
All
just
right.
what I can visibly see? It's very vague.
So, it is a 30-foot emanation from you.
Oh, oh, it doesn't have that here.
Which, well, I double check the.
It just says I light all non-magical sources in the area, not from me.
Uh-huh. I'm just double checking. All right. Yeah.
Does that mean she just lights like torches and stuff that's not lit?
Yes. So the way that emanations work is they extend from your space in all directions. So illuminate will light all non-magical light sources in that.
So basically, if you think, Carmine, like if we're in like a castle or something like that, and all the candelabras are like don't have fire, you cast that, and all of the candelabras would be lit.
Yeah, I just didn't know. It doesn't, on my end, it has no like
Oh, it's
limit. That's why I'm
unlimited
asking.
space. I gotcha. I gotcha.
It just says unlimited. So I guess
Uh,
there's a
I,
limit.
yes, unfortunately, it is a 30-foot emanation.
Okay.
So sorry.
I'll just go with Aki.
Okay. Do you also want to take cover?
Um, I yeah, I guess I'll stay back one.
And that's going to be 2 strides. And would you like to do something for your third action? Ready casting.
Um,
Or failing that, Carmine, I believe that you can actually see this.
oh, I don't. Is that a bug? I don't know. It looks like there's like a black wall, and then suddenly I can see that person, like as if I shouldn't be able to see the
That's
person.
dynamic lighting. Aki is a source that's going like over here.
Oh,
And then there's
okay.
darkness that isn't brightly lit, and then you can see in the light because of your vampire heritage.
Okay.
So yeah, you could
Um,
just see a dude running away, and he smells like he's bleeding.
I don't know if I have the range for that. Hold on. I don't think I do. That number is a little too big of a number. Um,
You've got 40, and he'll have partial cover.
This one doesn't have a range, and I'm sure it does. Hold on.
So,
Not Wowhead. Oh my god. Pathfinder. Not playing WoW, computer. 30. Yeah, everything in my thing is 30 feet, so I can't do anything to him.
so seriously, what's the spell that you're thinking about blasting at him?
Enfeeble.
Also takes 2 actions, and you only have 1.
Oh.
Okay. So, Carmine, would you like to ready an action for something
No, I don't
coming
have
around?
anything I can ready.
Okay. Jeff, it's going to be your turn.
All right. I'm going to stride twice to
All right.
here.
Okay.
And ready an attack for if someone comes back down this tunnel. The trigger will be getting within my stabbiness range.
Okay. So something comes within range and you're going to strike at them. Fantastic. Oh, wait, I see what it is. Jeff, as you start coming around the corner, you see lit torches. And perhaps more than that, you see multiple figures. As they start to rise up out of what looks to be some kind of pile. And 5, 10, 15, 5. This one is going to slip around that way. Probably there. Um, and you hear a lot of movement, but you don't actually see very much of it. Aki, it's your turn.
All right. I am.
Can I tell him I saw 2 more people?
Yes.
Wait, there's a couple more of these dumbasses in here.
Like I said, where there's one, there's multiple
Hey, who
more.
are you calling dumbass?
Why don't you come here and say that to my face, you little bitch?
Okay.
um. I think. Okay, so I am. If I'm in your aura, chef, is it
It
gonna
it is
damage me?
just there to remind us that Chef is doing cold damage
Okay.
instead of fire damage.
Yeah, all it does is block shit coming at me. Or make it
Got
harder
it.
to hit me through.
Through it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so I am going to stride. Am I able to pass through, chef, or do I have?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
You gotta squeeze my ass first.
You are able to pass through willing allies' spaces.
All right. I'm gonna say, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
10, 15.
See
Yeah.
him.
So coming into this space, there's a torch about here on the wall. There is a big old pile of it seems to be furs and mattresses that they've just kind of dumped into the corner there. These guys are going to have um, partial cover against any attacks that you throw at them, but depending on what kind of spell, that may not matter very much.
So if I go here,
They're still going to have partial cover.
cool. Um, caustic blast
Okay.
on the first guy.
All right, Lincoln. Okay, so that's going to be a reflex saving throw. They're going to have +2 on this because of the cover. That's a natural.
Oh, that sucks.
Isn't that an automatic critical fail?
That is a
It's not
critical
an
fail.
automatic critical fail. What it does do is take what would normally be a standard fail, because the DC is 18 and they rolled a 9, and lower the degree of success by 1. Standard failure to a critical failure. You're not sure if this guy got pushed into it by the person behind him that you could also see, or if he just decided to jump out and catch a face full of this stuff. But it is starting to eat away at his face. He's not having a good day. And that's the reactions from Maki. And so, Leftman,
Yes.
we have your turn.
Woo!
First things first, your ready to action goes away because you haven't used it yet.
Mm,
And Leftman, the light from your torch is like bright and cheery, even. The light over here is like cold and blue.
it's what?
It is blue tinged.
Leftman's gonna go look at the others over there. Nah, they got it. And is gonna go quickly see what this is.
Okay.
What am I seeing?
You see, first things first, you see a blue torch set into some kind of a brazier set in the far wall. Uh, Between you and the torch, there is a cauldron filled with some kind of liquid that you don't immediately recognize. The floor is covered in blood stains, and there's a dude with a black hood, who's also covered in old blood stains, standing over this cauldron, and he's just kind of looking up at you. This individual is wearing a mask.
Wait, DM, don't you have to also roll saving throws for the guy next to him for caustic blast?
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
5-foot burst. I apologize.
I just thought about that.
He passes.
Okay, he saved.
So he's going to take 4 points of acid damage. It's basic. And now we're going to get back to Leftman finding some kind of creepy motherfucker with a cauldron of blood. And yeah, he's just staring at, and he looks up from the cauldron, and he was clearly about to add something that's in a sack to the cauldron.
Uh,
And that's your first action.
Leftman's just gonna go ahead and say, "Well, pardon me," and he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
So
Would
he's
you
gonna
like
take
to
20
ready
feet
an action
back.
to throw something?
Yes. He's gonna look at Jinx, say, "Don't go over there," and pull a bomb right out of his mouth.
All right. What does this one read?
Are you asking me what this one is?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing, the same alchemist bomb or alchemist fire.
Okay. Is this one labeled something fun?
Uh, it's gonna be just labeled bomb BOM 2. This one's a little more generic. His naming scheme isn't down yet.
All right. Jinx, it's your turn. Whatever Leftman saw over there, he wants none of it.
Okay, I'm going to go toward Chef then.
All right.
They said not to go that way.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna ask Chef, what's going on?
I reckon there's a couple of dumbasses up here we need to be dealt with.
Can you roll me a stealth check, Chef?
Chef,
Or rather, are you
Chef,
trying
remember
to
me?
be loud?
I wasn't trying to be stealthy.
All right then.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
And
Consider me.
right as you try not to be stealthy, one of them starts screaming in horrible pain as Aki melts off half of his face. And
Ha!
that takes us to Carmi.
Dumbass.
I tried to warn him.
That was a different dude, man.
He could have heard his friend get warned the first time around.
He
I'm
literally
gonna
woke up 6 seconds ago.
seeing Chef going to plan something clearly, because why wouldn't he? Carvine's gonna step up and I'm gonna do forbidding word on Chef.
Okay.
And that is my 3 actions.
All right. Jeff, please make a note that you have a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws. And it is now your turn.
Just a second, he's coming back.
Sorry, dog stuff.
That's fair.
Okay, so forbidding word. What's that do for me?
You have a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, it's against a single enemy. Okay.
Alright, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or I'm not gonna. Come on, Chef. I'm gonna go here.
All right. This guy in front of you has a face that is literally in the process of becoming Two-Faced.
We are gonna
Yeah.
try and fix that for him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make him dead.
All right.
And fail miserably.
12 ain't gonna cut it.
You know what?
You have a third action.
For shits and giggles, I'm gonna try again.
20 will strike. So let's you going to do 11 damage to this
Hold up.
individual.
Hold up. Hold up.
All right.
Give me a sec. Let me go back up here. We're gonna do 11 regular damage and 4 cold damage.
Okay.
Because I'm raging.
Yes, you are. He also has single-digit hit points left, so he is immediately extremely dead. What the hell, man? You just killed Jerry! We have these two who are moving to flank you.
He were gonna die anyway, buddy.
You don't know that! And your armor class is reduced by 2 against this. So for the first one, I'm going to say net -1. 26 is going to critical you for 14 points of piercing damage. Second one, swinging against 16. 16 is going to hit for another 8. You are down to, I believe, 15 total. Then we have the second one. This guy is swinging against 15. 12 is not gonna hit. Then we have him swinging for his second time, also against 15. 16's going to hit. You take another 8. That's going to be it for this room. One of them is going to see this happening, and he's going to start running the other way. 5, 10, 5. This one is swinging against 17. Boy, am I glad that you don't get flanked on a wall. And down here. 5, 5. 15, 20. Leftman,
Huh?
throw me a bomb.
Let's go. Please hold while it loads. There we go. No.
All right, so
No.
I got good news and I got bad news. The bad news is that you threw your bomb, and it went over their heads and hit the wall behind them, and hit the wall, kind of around them. The good news is that you just threw a bomb in their general direction, so it's going to hit them a little bit anyway.
Yes.
So that's going to be -1 point of fire damage. -1 point of fire damage. Then they're going to be able to get to about there. But they are not going to be able to attack you. Aki, it is your turn. Chef is in a bad way.
All right. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and am I able to use shield for someone else?
No, it only affects you.
Only affects me. Okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna go ahead and okay. I am going to sorry, I'm looking at how this works again. Okay. Okay. So I can't exactly flank him. Right? Because this technically doesn't count as flanking.
Not going to.
Okay. I'm still gonna saunter up here. I'm going to Aki's going to go into a fury and his jaw unhinges
Okay.
and he's going to attack this guy with a jaw attack.
All right. I think this is the first time you've cast this.
Yes.
So your jaw unhinges and like what you gain teeth made out of shadow and smoke.
Yes.
All right, roll me a fist attack for an unarmed strike.
11.
All right, 11 is unfortunately not going to hit, but it
Alright.
is very cool.
Um, since that missed, though, I am going to use my last action. Am I able to cast heal on Chef?
So a one action heal has a range of touch. So you can cast it on yourself, but you may not cast it on Chef.
But
Chef
I
is
have reach spell, dear
takes an
DM.
action to activate it.
Damn it.
It is appreciated. You good, homie.
All right. Um then my last action, I'll raise shield.
Okay. All right. We have Cauldron guy who's doing Cauldron guy stuff somewheres. And then we have Leftman.
Woohoo. Wait. Woohoo.
No, the jaws do piercing damage. Carmine is healed by void damage. Also, fun fact, Aki, if you cast the 3-action heal spell, Carmine takes damage. So be mindful of that. But it's Leftman's turn.
Woohoo. Leftman's just gonna kind of a little uneasy about these two next to him. Guys, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about why your friend is calling us a dumbass or something.
He's got insecurities. It's all it is.
I've got insecurities. That's why I'm so upset.
Why don't we all just let's calm down, okay?
Leftman, are you
We
going to
we
make your
can we can
character
talk about this.
negotiating, or are you going to try to like drop a bomb at your feet or something?
Um, do I think I do have a smoke bomb. Hold on. No, that's something else. I don't have any smoke bombs of any
You can
sort.
say that you prepared a smoke bomb this morning.
Okay, yeah,
Without saying stuff.
let's say that.
Sorry.
Let's say that I prepared one. Um, I'm gonna tell them why don't we go ahead and talk about those insecurities as I'm kind of prepping this smoke bomb to drop immediately at my feet, so
As
that
you're
way I can
pulling
go
something out of
fuck
your
off.
mouth and lighting a fuse, taking it up and throwing it at the ground. Yeah, let's talk about those insecurities. Bam!
And with that, how do the smoke bombs work in this case? Does it disengage me immediately from any combat?
Uh, I'm seeing feats. Uh, okay, so a smoke bomb is an additive to another bomb,
Okay.
unless I have completely buggered up. Um, No, I'm sorry. Smoke ball. There we go. Not smoke bomb. Uh, Sharp twist. So you throw the item down. It takes an action to activate. There's a screen of thick, opaque smoke and a burst centered on one corner of your space. All creatures within that area are concealed, and all other creatures are concealed to them. Concealment. While you can still be observed, a creature that you are concealed from must make a DC 5 flat check when targeting you with an attack, spell, or other effect. The check fails, you aren't effective.
So they have to make the check.
They have to make the check to attack you. You have to make the check to attack them.
Oh, okay.
Smoke
Well, I'm
ball
just trying
lesser
to
is
go
one that you
bugger
have,
off.
and the range on it is 5 feet.
I am attempting to just bugger off. Get some distance before I try tossing another bomb.
Okay. So you smoke ball, dash out, or stride out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stride out to right there.
Okay. That's one action to ball,
Um,
one action to smoke, and now you have a third action.
I am going to look at Jinx and Carmine, say, "Hey, now might not be the time, but I have company." And he's gonna ready. It's only one action already, right? Or is it two?
I think it's however many actions the action that you're taking is.
I think a bomb is only one. Let me. How do I do this without? Oh, never mind. I guess I'm rolling anyways. I wasn't trying to.
You could chuck an
There it
algae
is.
bomb at him.
These bombs mimic stick algae and glow at poison. Uh,
You could chuck an algae bomb at this guy and catch the other dude.
I was just trying to read the thing. My bad. I'm trying to make sure it's what I want.
That's okay.
I'm gonna be readying a frost vial,
Okay.
and it's only one action, so it uses up my last action.
Okay. And then you
The
pull out.
range. I'm trying to see if the range is in here. I don't see the range in here, but I guess we'll go with the next 20 feet roll. So that'd be like right there.
And then it's going to be Jinx's turn. I'm gonna say if they come closer to you. Yeah,
Uh,
Jinx.
I'm gonna look at Leftman. 1 minute. And I am going to use both daggers. I'm going to attack the person ahead of me. Or can
Okay.
I take Aki's place? If I take Aki's place, does that put me at flanking?
It does not.
Okay, so there's not really a
In
spot
order
I
to
can go
flank,
that'll
you
put me in
need to
flank.
go there, and you'll be flanking the one guy with Chef.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So,
that would be 2 actions to, and because this guy here is in the way, not likely to let you pass.
all right, I'm going to use the dual weapon,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm going to attack with my daggers.
All right.
So,
Okay.
first
So
one, nothing. Second one,
the
maybe.
17 is going to hit. Because you are a uh because you are a very, very small halfling, um I get this. Um, so the first one is going to glance off of armor. The second one is going to strike. Um, but your daggers aren't really able to get a good bite into him before he pulls away.
Gotcha. Okay, and
Double slice is a two action activity. So
yeah,
that's going to be
so that's the end for me because I used my movement for the first.
yep. Charming, it's your turn.
This is awkward because that was exactly where I was gonna go. Unless I can like
I can
shove
move
my
my
way in
token.
there.
I can move my token so you can get there, just to make things easier.
Uh, no, you've strode into that space, and that is your space now. You are
Yeah.
currently actively in the middle of trying to stab a guy in that space, and maybe Carmine interfering with that isn't the best idea. But there's these two other goons down here for you to handle, if you so desire.
Not really. I did not want to desire with them. Um,
I'm trying to remember if Pathfinder or D&D is the one where I have the small size where people can go into the same space as me. It might be D&D that I'm thinking of. All right, never mind.
I mean, I can do what I want to do. I'll just hurt every single one of you. I'd pull an Indy and hurt all of you. I don't really want to do that.
I believe in you.
I cast Fireball.
I mean, if it's Chef that I was more concerned about, but it's fine. Um,
Let me check player core real quick.
5, 10, 15. I don't want to hurt all three of you. I'd hurt all three of you instead of just Chef. So, um,
It just makes a note that medium corresponds roughly to the height and weight of a human adult, and small is roughly half that. I'm
is
just
that
saying that
line
if a
where
10-year-old was running around with a pair of knives in that space, I don't want to be near them.
Leftman's fixing to throw a bomb if they cross it?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't do anything because he's gonna throw a bomb at me.
You can cast spells at them.
Yeah, my okay. Whatever. Um, I'll just cast Mystic Armor on myself.
Okay, can you please link that? All right, that's going to be 2 actions. You get a +1 item bonus to armor class. You can continue to use your dexterity modifier. Um, and you also continue to use your unarmored proficiency to calculate your armor class. Sweet. So yeah, your armor class just goes up by 1. And then
That's
you have a third action.
that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I have found the appropriate rule reference. Page 422 of Player Core. You guys can technically share space, but only if you play uppies with Jinx. Jeff, it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to take 2 minor healing potions.
Pulling a potion out is an action. Taking a potion is an action.
I have large hands. Can I grab 2 at once?
Unfortunately not.
Alright, then I will take a minor healing potion.
All right.
Mark that off. That helped some. And I'm going to try and hit the guy that Jinx is standing in front of.
Okay.
And
Well,
fail.
not going to do it.
This is punishment for me rolling well in my session the other day.
That's not necessarily true. So Jinx, this one doesn't like that you're trying to stab his ankles. That's going to be a natural 20. You're going to take 16 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And smelling blood in the water, he's going to continue. That's going to be a critical fail. And he's going to trip and fall prone. And then for his third action, he's going to stand up. That's fun. Jeff, this one is going to shift over to here. And that's going to be an action, and then he's going to try to stab at you. You are not flanked against this attack. That's going to be 24. You take 8 points of damage. And he is going to use his and he is going to fly into a blood frenzy. So while he is frenzied, he is going to be better at attacking and to do more damage. And this one is going to break off and start running. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As a shout comes from behind, as a shout and what sounds vaguely like a struggle are coming from somewhere down this direction. Leftman, we're going to have these guys approach. You throw a bomb. Throw me your chili bomb.
Chili bomb rolling.
Chili bomb. 19 is going to hit.
Oh my god. Horrible damage.
Horrible damage, but they are also slowed.
And because I readied my last turn for this, I still have my 3 this turn, right?
You have your 3, but that was your reaction. So if you had anything else to do with your reaction, you're SOL.
For this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't ready another thing for this turn.
5, No, when it's your turn again, you get you get another reaction. But if like let us say that somehow you've managed to take enough levels in the fighter archetype to get reactive strike, you couldn't use that.
Okay. So I can't ready another action this turn. I would have to
When it's your turn again, you
wait
can
for my
ready
next one.
another action.
Okay.
What
Okay.
you
I see.
can't
I see
do
what you
is
mean.
you can't like, oh, that guy just left my area of attack. I want to try to stab. I want to try to stab him. I think that
Okay.
that's as
Cool.
far as they can get. The Leftmen, they have decided that they don't like being a science experiment. I have one stab. 20, that's going to hit. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And I'm going to have this one fly into a frenzy. I'm going to have this one also try to stab at you. You take another 5 points of piercing damage. And we're flying into a frenzy.
Ouch.
Aki, it's your turn.
All right. First things first. I don't like the look of this here feller.
Mhm.
Munch, munch, munch.
Okay.
13?
Still not going to hit. Their armor class is 17.
Damn it. Then I'm gonna use a 2-action heal
Okay.
to heal Chef.
Roll 1d8 at 8.
Roll. Ugh. Sorry, it's been a minute. You've been healed 15, Chef.
That is at
Thank you.
least one dagger strike. Congratulations.
And that is Aki's turn.
All right. Leftman, it's your turn. And Jinx,
Okay.
you're up deck. You have
Uh,
two extremely angry cultists who are right up in your face.
Leftman's gonna go ahead and take his time to look over to Carmine and say, "Ah, little help." And if I try to move away from these guys,
They
they can
do
get
not
me,
have
correct?
reactive strike.
Oh, well.
They don't have any reactions at all.
Okay, so in that case, he's gonna, as they're getting closer, back on up a little bit. Tells
Okay.
Carmine, little help here, and he's gonna throw another. Oh, it's not updating my character token's health.
It reads 14 out of 26 to me.
Oh, okay. Weird. On my end, it's not. We're gonna go ahead and back up another bit,
That's all one
and
stride
then
action.
through. Yes.
And then we're
And
going
then I'm
to
gonna take a turn to bomb with another frost vial.
Okay.
Got to mark down. I already used the other one. 3, 2. There we go.
18's going to hit.
Sweet.
So this guy takes minus 4 points of cold damage. Then he's also afflicted by the splash damage. He's going to take a total of 5, and then this guy is just going to take splash damage.
And then for my last action, sorry, I forgot I had this thing. Forgot how this thing works.
Stride, draw a bomb,
No,
throw a
it's
bomb.
the alchemical gauntlet actually. Trying to figure out how that one worked again.
You load a bomb
I
into
think
it, and
it
then your weapon
removes
you
all
out for
splash damage, if I recall.
It does, but it lets you add your bomb damage to your punch damage.
I'm gonna ready the alchemical gauntlet. Oh, damn it! I wasn't trying to do that. I'm gonna ready the alchemical gauntlet.
Stride,
Seeing how I'm so close range to.
Leftman. Stride,
Yes.
1 action. Draw a bomb, 2 action. Throw a bomb, 3 action.
Okay. Okay.
I
Cool.
appreciate you
In that
trying to
case,
figure out your alchemical gauntlet, but not yet, friendo.
I'm cool with it.
Jinx, it's going to be your turn. May I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If you stride around to here, this guy, that gets you flanking on this guy, and his armor class is already reduced by his frenzy.
So here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can make your 2 strikes. 25 is going to critically hit, and 16 is going to hit. Because you're flanking, you can also roll sneak attack on the crit and double it.
How do I do that?
Well, how much is your sneak attack?
That's what I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
That's okay, we'll get there. So rogues get sneak attack at first level. Uh, I will find it eventually. I'm sorry, it is called surprise attack. No, that's on the first round. Okay, sneak attack. Here we go. You're striking a creature that has the off guard condition. You're flanking, so he does. With an agile or finesse weapon, which a dagger is, you deal an extra 1d6 precision damage. Roll me 2d6, please. All right, so this is going to do minus 14 and then minus 3 again. Yeah, you casually slip around behind him and then stab him in both of his kidneys. He screams in pain and anguish, and that's going to be it for you, Miss Jinx. Good job. Go team. Golf
Okay,
claps
dokie.
all around. So, Carbine, it is your turn.
I'm going to haunting him, the 2 in front
Okay.
of me.
So, that's going to be a fortitude saving throw from each of them. That's a 9 and a 25. The one closer to you is going to fail and take 7 points of sonic damage as you start to sing at him. And then second one passes, so he's going to only take 4. Because on a basic save, fail takes full damage and a pass takes half damage. So that's 2 actions. You have a third.
Um,
If I'm remembering right, your hex cantrips are mostly 1 action.
yeah. Um, that's a spell. I'll just try to cling ice the one that didn't take as much damage.
Okay. That's going to be a reflex save. 13 is a fail, so they're going to take additional 2 points of cold damage. 2. And I believe that it's no, it's already affected by a -5 foot circumstance. What? Excuse me, I'm going to check something because you guys may have just found something really, really nasty. All right. So the Frost Vial does a status penalty to its speeds. This is a circumstance penalty to its speed. This guy has a speed of 15 feet right now.
Oh, let's go.
Good job, y'all. That's going to be Chef's turn with the Mooks following him and then Aki. So Chef,
Is Frenzied Guy dead?
not yet.
Let's
But he
try
probably
and.
wishes he was because he's going to be peeing blood for the next third month.
Let's try and fix that for him.
He's no longer peeing blood. He is no longer peeing at all.
Okay, now does the attack penalty only work if I'm trying to attack the same person?
Unfortunately not,
Okay, we're going to try it anyway. We're going to stride to here.
I believe.
And
Okay.
I'm going to hit the other motherfucker.
All right. Flanking, so his armor class is lower, but an 11 ain't gonna cut. However, that puts us here with the
Excuse me.
various mooks. 5, 10, 15. That's all he's got. 5, 10. That's what he's got. Then Aki, this one in front of you.
Yes. Try it.
Is going to try to shank you. That's a 16.
He missed.
Then he's going to try get you again. That's a 9.
He really
Also
missed.
And he's going to try for a third time.
He still missed.
He's not. He has suddenly realized that he's not going to have a good time. Down here, Carmine. They aren't sure how they feel about you being a spell slinger. However, because they have flowed into a frenzy, these guys get +1 on all of their attacks. That's a 15, which is gonna miss. Then they get a second one. That's an 18, which I believe will strike you through your mystic armor.
Carmi.
Yeah.
Your mystic armor class takes you up to 17, right?
Yeah.
All right. They just rolled an 18 to hit you. You take 8 points of slashing damage. There is very little reason or rhyme to these. They are just slashing wildly in your direction. Speaking of people who act like wild animals, Lefman, the one that is very slow, is swinging at you. That's a 24 to hit. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And he's gonna try again. That's a 9.
Oh my god, the critical damage.
Sometimes you roll lots of dice and just come up short. Although actually what it did is it rolled the 1d4, popped up as a 1, added everything, and then multiplied it by 2. Regardless, Aki, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna take a bite at this here feller.
All right. I believe.
I don't
Not on a
believe.
5, I don't. You fall prone.
Well, let me see.
You can stand up for an action.
But then I won't be able to cast a spell.
You can also just cast a spell from down here, but it also
That's what
means you aren't flanking him.
No, but if I do this,
All right, that can work. We're gonna roll a will save.
he
That's
failed.
13. That's a fail. It's frightened to 2.
Because he is frightened, I gain temporary hit points.
You do, in fact, gain temporary hit points. All right. So,
Uh, which is either equal to the creature's level or 3.
these things are level 1.
Okay, so I
So,
get
because he
3.
is frightened, his armor class is reduced by 2. Every single one of his checks and DCs is reduced by 2, including attacks. It is a -2 penalty on everything, and at the end of his turn, it is incremented by 1.
So I just imagine him, Aki tries to go in for biting him, and then he falls over.
Dude, what's up with your mouth? Ew! Ah!
Blah.
Alright. Leftman?
Roger. Uh, yeah. Leftman's just gonna go ahead and look at Carmen. He's gonna say, "Hope this works," and he pulls out his alchemical gauntlet.
Alright.
Whoa.
17 is going to hit.
So this alchemical gauntlet, I have to load a thing in it, right?
You have to load a bomb into it to do elemental damage. You can just
Okay.
punch people with it.
Okay, so
And
if
it's
it's
like
an
a thing
action
that
to
you just always wear.
okay, so I don't need to pull the gauntlet out. It's just what I have.
Yeah, it
So
hasn't come
there's no
up
action
very
for
much,
needing to
but you're
like pull that
basically
off.
wearing an empty infinity gauntlet at all times.
Ah, bet. But it is an action to pull out the bomb, right?
It is an action to pull out. It is an action to draw a bomb, and I think it's a second action to load a bomb. But let me confirm that.
So in this case, if it's action to draw, load, and then I attack, then that's my 3 actions right there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. For right
And then
now,
back
I
action.
say if that's the case with the 3 action thing, we'll go with that, and I will load.
It is any type of bomb that deals energy damage, which is most
That's
of
like
the ones that do
every
damage.
bomb, right?
Sorry, you're diluting what?
No, I'm saying that's like most bombs, right?
Yeah, but you can't, for instance, load a smoke ball
Okay.
and have it accomplish anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I will use the lesser sticky algae bomb on it.
All right, so it's going to do poison damage. Roll me a strike with alchemical gauntlet.
Okay. There we go.
13's gonna miss.
Dang. True shame. I'm just gonna look at Carmen and go,
The rat
I
man is
tried.
hanging his head in shame. This is the first time you've seen him acknowledge the existence of such an emotion. Jinx, it's your turn.
All right. Oof. I'm down to like 6 hit points, aren't I?
Jeff was down to 1 for a while there.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm bulletproof. Why not? I'm gonna try and hit him again.
All right. 20's gonna hit. -1, and then 15 is also going to hit. But this one isn't off guard, so you don't get to stab him in the kidneys. You just get to. Unfortunately, not. Fear does not, or the frightened condition does not impose off guard. But Chef, during your turn, if you come around to here, it will impose off guard. And off guard is a circumstance penalty, and he's taking a status penalty, so his armor class will be in the shitter. So Jinx, stride is an action, double slice is a 2-action activity. So that's
Yes,
gonna
I
be
am
it
done.
for Jinx. And then we're going to Carmine.
Well, since they're in my face and Ratman failed, then it's my turn
You could
for the
stride over here
claws
and
to come
flank.
out. If I go on the other side, I flank them?
Yeah, you can stride over here and then flank this one in the middle.
Oh, okay. Um,
You didn't need to step to there though.
oh, I don't
So
want
what
to.
action stride?
I don't want to do that then. Um,
Okay.
uh, I'm gonna grow my Eldritch nails, and I'm
All right.
going to use 2 actions. So I'm gonna slash twice at one of them. That's the first one. That's the second one.
All right. So these are just a thing that you always have. So the
Oh, well.
18 is going to hit for 6 points of slashing damage. And I'm going to tell you right now, this one down south of you only has 6 hit points. So you're going to throw out a hand and just there's a line across his throat. And his eyes get really wide and he just starts to gurgle and he collapses to his knees and then falls flat on his face.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one.
Well, do you want me to reroll that second
And
scratch on the other one?
and then knowing what's going on with the first attack, you have 2 more actions.
Okay. So I'm gonna call. Do I reroll a number 2 then?
Yes, please, if you want to make the same decision after
Yeah,
I catch up to you.
I'll slash the other guy,
12 is not going to hit.
and I'm going to try to grapple the motherfucker.
Okay. Uh. Okay, so I need you to actually roll me an athletics check against his fortitude.
Okay.
Fortitude save
Well,
is 27.
I'll make a lol. That's a saving throw.
I need you to
What am
roll
I? What
me
am
an
I? Athletics.
athletics check. He's going to critically succeed. He grapples you. He now has a knife to your throat. Jeff, it is your turn.
Can I move to here, or is that not
Yeah,
an option? Because
you
of
can
the law.
absolutely stride there.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try and wang this sumbitch.
All right.
Mother fuck ass.
All right.
That,
10's not going to hit. His armor class is 13.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. 21 is going to hit. You do 16 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of cold damage. They have 20 hit points total.
Ah, fucking bitches. Can I cut his head off and just freeze it back onto his neck and leave him standing there?
You can cut his head off and his head like freezes solid.
Let's do that.
I want to take a moment and I want to draw everybody's attention to the fact that because Chef is rolling 2d12s for damage now. That attack just did 16 points of slashing damage instead of 6.
Damn.
I'm not sure you guys can hear it, but I'm giving you a golf clap right now, Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that. Just wait till we get a lightning thing on there.
All right. It is now Lemook's turn. All right. So we've got the one grappling.
I'm
Charming.
reading about grapple with fangs, and it's different.
So it has the grapple trait.
Yeah, it says the grapple trait doesn't apply to your fangs. It adds the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls as an item bonus to the check.
All right. So the grapple trait lets you be. So if you strike with the fangs, I think that I was doing this. I think that I did this completely backwards. I thought that it meant that you could only use the fangs once you had already initiated a grapple. What it actually means is you can just bite people and initiate a grapple even if your hands are filled with other stuff.
Yeah.
So I apologize for doing that absolutely backwards. 15 is in fact going to hit. He is in fact going to take 4 points of damage. The grapple does not work.
Yeah, because it's like if you fail, you would drop the weapon to take the failure, but I can't drop my fangs.
Yes. So I apologize. We have initiated a small cosmic retcon. You are in fact not grappled. However,
But
you
you
are
hit the
still next to
rewind.
the guy, and he is still going absolutely hog wild with this dagger of his. He has decided that you are a major threat rather than the rat man who just tried to punch him. That's going to
Not
be
a
a
threat.
21 to hit you, which will. Carmine, you take 6 points of slashing damage. Then we have dagger again. 15 is not going to hit. Dagger a third. Dirty 1. I'm sorry, that's actually a 2. Is also not going to hit and will in fact critically fail. He falls prone. Aki, speaking of prone people, it's your turn.
All right. I am gonna get up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope. I'm moving chef. Hold on. There we go. I am going to uh I'm going to do a 2-action heal
Mm-hmm.
to G no. Yes, to Jinx.
Okay.
So
Well, I just check something quick.
no, wait, scratch that. I'm not gonna use heal yet. I'm gonna hold out on heal real quick. I am just going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can make me get here.
All right.
And I am going to bite down on the prone guy.
Okay. He's prone, so he's off guard. He's frenzying, so his armor class is even lower. His armor class is 13. 22. Take
Yay.
5 points of piercing damage. And you gain well, you already had
I
10
already have
hit
I
points.
have 3 hit points, so that's fine.
Yeah. Leftman, Carmine, Aki with his the bottom half of his face distended, um, and covered in what looks almost like nails. Not like the nails on your fingernails, like iron spikes. Comes around and he takes a chunk out of this person on the ground as he slides to a halt. And you have a third action.
That was my because I got up
That's
was
true.
my
You did
first
stand.
action. I think that was my 3 actions.
Yep. Leftman, it's your turn.
Ooh, okay.
Let's
This guy's
surround
down
him.
on the ground,
Yep.
and is he flanked to me? No, right? Because it has to be
He is
directly across
off
from me,
guard
right?
because he is prone.
Let's surround him, Leftman, and just kick him while he's down.
Exactly. But what I'm asking here is, if I want to get flanking with someone,
You
do
don't
I
need
have
to
to
get
be?
You don't
flanking.
need to.
Flanking imposes the off guard condition. He's prone. He's
Okay.
guard.
That's the section I didn't understand. Well, in that case, fuck this guy. Yeah, I'm launching in a alchemist fire into my gauntlet.
You already have the
Let
poison in
me.
your gauntlet.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
only
Oh,
have
that's right. It
it at
stays
a time.
multiple times. Whoops,
Yeah,
my
it
bad.
lasts for 3 attacks or more.
Yeah. I forget about that. In that case, fuck this guy. Okay, maybe not.
All right. So Leftman, Aki is like biting down on this guy, bent over at the waist with his arms flung back behind him, swinging him around like a dog. And you see an opening, and you just take it. You wind up like your Popeye. And there's no decent way of saying this. You just Falcon punched this guy right in the dick.
Yeah.
He had 1 hit point left. He's very, very gone. So that guy is completely out of it. Um, and that's you have 2 more actions left, man.
Uh, I'm going to take my next 2 actions, and well, actually, I'm going to take my next first action.
Mhm.
Stride.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. Uh, honestly, I'm just going to sit here and just ready a bomb.
You moved 30 instead of
Mm.
25. You can move
Oh,
your
I did. I
at
did 5,
10.
10. It's because I cut this corner. That's why. Right there. I'll move right in between these two. Uh,
Ah, that was it.
yeah. Okay, so I'm fine there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I knew this guy back here was over here, right? I can maybe make the judgment that it connects.
It has the same eerie blue light.
Okay, so I can make the same judgment that fuckhead's still over there somehow. So let's I can ready a bomb on my last action.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ready a bomb for the last action, and if they cross within this little area right here,
All right.
that bomb, guess it'll be the poison bomb.
Okay. Jinx, it's your turn.
All right, so currently everybody's down. Is that correct?
All the ones that you can see, yes.
Okay. So, without anybody to actively attack, I'm going to go ahead and take my minor healing potion.
Roll 1d8. You heal yourself for 4.
Okay.
Aki, I see what you're doing.
All right, I'm just going to
That.
I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Thank you, because
Just trying to make your life easy. Um, Aki, I think that you're going to be trying to cast the 3-action heal spell.
eventually, yes.
Jinx, may I suggest moving 5 feet south?
I will. I'm just trying to.
I'm just trying to speed this up. Aki, is that what you're trying to do?
Um, well, because I can't do it until
I'm going to
like.
give you guys like 2 rounds worth of stuff to like plan because
Okay.
we're not stopping until you guys go in there.
All right, then.
I'm just going to shift Carmine up here, shift Jinx in here. Aki, I'm going to ask you to roll me 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah. Sorry, Carmine. 11.
Jeff, Leftman, Jinx, and Aki, you are all healed for 11. Carmine, if you
Oh.
want to take a healing potion.
Can I
finally.
do battle medicine on Carmen?
Actually, yes.
I'm at 18.
I'm going to remove the emanation aura. And battle medicine is 2d8.
Thank
Yeah,
you
out of
for
curiosity,
that, DM.
if I loaded a potion into the gauntlet and I hit somebody with it,
You
does that heal
cannot
them?
heal somebody by punching them.
Damn it.
So
I'm sorry. If you did that to an undead, then you would do vitality damage to them. You cannot.
Kind of
Hey,
sick.
I'm cool with that,
Like,
but I was just thinking if I made it into a bomb.
what if he did? Because isn't there? It's not poison that Carmine would drink. It's void damage. Is there a void?
No, I
potion?
would literally drink nothing. So basically, positive doesn't affect me at all. And then,
Straight
like, walking into
antimatter.
poison will still hurt me.
Right.
The way that we are running Carmine, medical healing like battle medicine and alchemical healing like healing potions work.
Oh,
So
Healing
no.
magic
Okay, healing
channels vitality, and vitality is toxic to her. By contrast, the harm spell that channels void heals her.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah.
walking black hole.
So, battle
Understood.
medicine. Chef, I need a medicine check. 14. Standard fail.
can I try again?
No. Battle medicine works once a day.
Okay, then I want to give her a healing potion.
All right.
And can we take a minute before we go in the other room?
If by a minute you mean literally 10 seconds, yes.
No, I mean like an actual like in-world couple minutes, like 2 minutes.
They are coming out after you if you do.
Okay.
Oh, like step away real quick to do something, you mean?
No, I mean just like, can we take everybody take a second, heal up, give me a minute to get my rage back.
That is literally what I am trying to give you guys. Because remember, you don't stop raging if you stop attacking.
Yeah, but I only have, let's see, 18 seconds left.
3 rounds is enough.
All right, then I'm
There's only like 2 of them.
I'm gonna take a heal and I'm gonna give 2 to Carmine.
All right. Roll 1d8 for you. Carmine, roll 2d8.
Okay.
And does my jaw go back to normal by then, though?
No, I think it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Carmine, you heal
Are you
yourself for
fucking
20.
kidding me?
Jeff, you heal yourself for 1.
Can I get a mercy roll on that?
Nope.
All right, let's do this.
I
Said
can.
potions work on her?
Yes.
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 Chemical healing works.
Oh, okay. In that case, I am going to hand her over a.
No, I'm full. I'm
She's
good.
at full.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, you're full?
We're okay.
Oh, it was still on 8 for
Chef
me.
gave me my good roll.
It was still on 8 for me. Whoops. Then in that case, Chef is still down.
Yeah, Chef is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I
in that case,
You're starting off down here. It is your turn.
Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is best that I can get over here. It's
All right.
25.
1 action.
Second
action.
I can 2 action heal Chef.
Okay. 1d8 plus 8.
All right, that's another 11.
We
Jeff,
take
you are now at
those.
39 out of 40.
All right, let's go fuck some shit up.
All right. Leftman,
Yes.
your turn.
Nobody else looks like they need help. So, except for me, actually. Wait a minute.
Did you add Aki's healing spell?
I did not.
You
I
did.
did not actually. Did I?
Yeah.
You were down to
where
like
was that at?
7.
Yeah, I was down to 7, and then it was 11.
Plus
Okay, yeah, and then
11.
I got to 18. Okay, in that case, yes, I did. Plus that, and that heal was on who?
Me.
That was
Oh,
Okay,
it's
cool.
just
I'm
the
just
chef.
making sure. In that case, yeah. So I'm gonna keep doing what it was I was gonna do. I'm looking a little frazzled. I think it's
a little bit.
elixir of life. Is that the one I want?
Elixir of Life
Hmm.
will heal you, but it also gives you a bonus to saves against things like poison.
Well, considering I'm tossing poison bombs right now, it's probably in my best interest.
Possibly.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a good little splash and nice on me.
Okay.
What's the? It didn't tell me what I needed to roll. What was it? 1d6 bonus 1.
Yeah, 1d6 hit points, and the bonus against, and the item bonus against diseases and poisons is +1.
Or did I roll that wrong? I think I rolled that wrong.
Yes, but we know it will take the 5.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna kind of just turn towards everybody and say, "Well, where are we going? There's there, especially there with that blue glowy thing over there. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there."
How about we go find out?
Look, all I'm saying is there's some bad juju going on over there. I had a glimpse. Don't want any more of it.
Well, it's not exactly like we can camp in here with them knowing we are here.
I mean,
If we're gonna stay here, we gotta clean it out.
Leftman's gonna kind of grab Jinx and say, "I volunteer you as tribute."
What's tribute?
Don't worry about it. It's this grand gold thing.
Roll Chinese.
Am I rolling for fascination?
No.
roll for distraction.
Roll for
Go
ADD.
get him, Tiger.
We are not doing this. Leftman, so your first action was downing a potion. I'm sorry. Draw a potion, down a potion. What's your third action?
Third action is going to be, if we're all walking in that direction, then third action is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of getting out of the way. 1,
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can they see me from there? They can, huh?
Yes.
They can see you and you can see them.
5, 10, 15. In that case, I'm staying right there. I'm backing it up a bit. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, 15. Kind of like peeking my way around,
Picking this way.
looking at the others. Tell you what, they're still there.
All right.
And that's it.
Jinx, it's going to be your turn.
I'm gonna follow Leffman because I'm not sure what he had, but I want to go with and see what it is.
Okay. You see a dude in a creepy mask wearing a tall pointed hood. He seems to be struggling with somebody that you can that you can't really see. But I'm just going to tell you guys that you do see yet another one of these mooks.
Boy, here we go. I'm gonna ready my daggers, and that's it for me.
All right. Okay, so are you going like if they approach you, you want to throw them?
We did something with throwing daggers, but I think my range is still like 10 feet, doesn't it?
Yep.
Or did okay. Yeah. So if they cross that line, I'll throw my dagger.
Okay. Charming?
Chef, how many turns until your rage comes back?
10.
Yeah, a full ass minute.
But he has like 2 more rounds of it.
That's what I was saying. So how many? Okay. Well, stuff might happen in 2 rounds. So I'm going to touch Chef and give Chef Ender
He's gonna what?
touch his shoulder or whatever I can touch because he's
Okay.
tall.
Huh?
Jeff, you have 5 temporary hit.
Huh?
She's gonna smack him on the butt
Yep.
and give him endure.
Give him a good wink and give him a dirt.
Give him a good old
Oh,
cooking.
go get him, champ.
Jesus. Okay.
Critical success. He's
Oh
invigorated.
man, he
I
loved
invigorate
it.
them.
She knows how to talk to the guys.
um.
Oy vey.
Ratman's talking about bad juju, and there's a bad juju man. So I'm specifically gonna give Leftman forbidding ward against whatever bad juju hooded man that he is
Okay.
talking about. That's the enemy I'll choose for him.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Jeff,
5, 10,
15,
15, 20,
20, 25,
25, 5,
5,
10,
10, 15,
20.
20. You can get here.
Oh no. Hey there, feller.
You want to be there?
No, I want to be blocked on the
Attack?
wall, but oh, I can attack. Shit. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you can
do.
attack. All right. Swing. 11's not going to hit.
Of course not.
Hilariously, your damage roll would have. It's gonna be it's going to be the Mook's turn. The Mook is confused, and when the Mook is confused, the Mook is going to fly into a rage, get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, and that's going to be a
No.
10. And that's going to be a 9.
Also a no.
But neither is a crit. So his armor class takes a -2 status penalty, and that's going to be his turn. Hockey.
All right. Let's go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Am I able to see him? I might hit Chef though.
You can see the bad juju guy. You can see the Mook, but who you can't see is Mr. Blue frame down here.
Okay. How far is that? Hold on. Oh, that's a
25
circle.
feet
Hold
to
on.
the Mook. It's 45 feet to Juju Man.
Okay, perfect. 45, you say?
45.
I'm gonna Is the other guy's distracted with handling something?
Bad juju guy is struggling seemingly with somebody that you cannot see.
Okay. I'm gonna get his attention with Divine Lance then.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss.
You're gonna miss real bad, my dude.
Do you want me to roll to see if I hit someone else?
So you know how our last campaign there was a joke about people getting shot in the ass? Chef, you take 5 points of spirit damage.
I thought we were going to wait till later to play that joke.
Feel the Holy Spirit.
Apparently, Carmen smack what just wasn't enough.
Actually, I think that that's going to be just enough temporary hit points for Chef to not take any damage.
You were correct, sir.
So good job.
Sorry, Chef.
Good old smack in the ass. Never hurt anyone.
Does his Invigorate do anything?
About that.
Wait a minute. Or his Endure?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it is the
taking
temporary. Okay,
it
okay,
is
okay.
the
I see.
temporary hit points.
Well then that's my turn.
All right. What did I put the range on this? I don't think I did put a range on it. I think it's just whoever comes in first gets this. So, Chef, I need a fortitude save from you as you watch this bad juju guy take take this seemingly innocent individual, shove him half over the cauldron, pull out a wickedly sharp knife, and stab him in the chest. And then he casts a blood explosion on you.
Oh my god.
So,
And he saved.
the DC is 20. So, congratulations, you saved. You feel you feel every drop of blood in your body at once. Try to move violently outside of you. And the good news is that it mostly does not work. You take 4 points of damage. I don't think I gave it a type. Additionally, he is now slowed 1 for the remainder of the encounter, which means he only gets 2 actions for the rest of his turn.
Okay.
Left minute is your turn.
Well, they're kind of out of my range, so
So move closer.
yeah. I'm gonna take my first action to stride, and I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. I go from there. Beautiful. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and take that full 25 to move into his range right here. Triple check that that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then can't reach that guy, but I can reach this guy. Instead, what I want to do is okay, so every time that I move, am I having to put the bomb back in to my
No.
mouth, or am I so long as I just take it out and I don't use it yet, I still have it, right?
Mhm.
So in that case, I'm just gonna use I will use a turn to ready that bomb again, and I'm gonna cut it off just behind this well, this guy has range, doesn't he?
Bad Juju guy is definitely capable of continuing to
Yeah,
cast.
he's got
spells.
range.
So if I may
Hold
make
on.
a
So I
suggestion,
can. Yeah.
just try to deal with the mook.
Okay. So how about instead I take a action to stride.
Mhm.
5, 10. Can I squeeze in here?
Yeah.
And then my alchemical gauntlet should still have the bomb, or has it been over
It
3
does.
turns? Okay.
You
So
in fact have 2 more
alchemical
attacks.
gauntlet his ass.
All right.
Oops, I'm on the wrong page.
7's not gonna hit.
Damn it.
You can try again. No, actually, you
I
can't.
can't because
You're
that
out
was
of
my
actions.
third action.
Haha!
No.
Jinx, it's your turn.
All right. I have a range of 10 feet with throwing my daggers. Am I
And you can
able to throw?
absolutely throw them through Lefman and Chef.
Doesn't that count as my? I thought that was the same thing. I know I got the throwing knives.
Yeah, the throwing knives are your daggers.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to throw a dagger.
All right. 22 is going to hit. That's going to be 3 points of piercing damage.
And I'll go ahead and do one more.
All right. 17 is also going to hit, and that's going to be another -4.
Cool. All right. That is it for me.
Jeff, you know that, and I know that, but like, go with it. All right, Carmine, it is your turn.
Okay. 25. And then 5, 10, 15. I can barely see him through the crowd of people in this fucking hallway. But
Uh huh.
I'm
But
going
you can see
to
him.
clinging ice him.
Okay, that's going to be a reflex save on the part of the cultist. Going to be 24.
Normal.
That's a success. He takes half damage. That's going to be -2. And he
then
is slowed by, and his move speed is reduced by 5. No, I'm sorry. That he succeeded.
he won't
did
be
have that.
because he, yeah. And just for fun, whatever he sees is going to be stared at him.
All right, that's a will save. He
Well,
also manages to succeed.
bro's a champ. That's the end of my turn.
Oh yeah, this I was not expecting him to be this hard to put down. Chef, it is the end of your rage.
Like fully down, or do I have one last round?
No, this is your last turn of it.
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing at Big Fluffy.
All right.
Or I guess there, since.
Whichever. All right. 25 is going to hit. -19.
Minus an additional 4.
Minus an additional 4.
Still up.
He's still standing.
Gonna do it again.
11's not going to hit.
Gonna try. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I forgot only.
All right. You are no longer raging.
How does he look?
Like you just tried to shove 6 feet of sword through his chest.
Is he looking pretty fucked up, or is he looking okay?
He's looking like he's had better days for sure.
Okay.
All right. Cultist is going to swing wildly at Leftman.
Hmm?
Leftman, you take 7 points of slashing damage. And again, that's an 11. That's going to miss. And a third time, an 18. Leftman, you take an additional 6 points of piercing damage. You should be at 10. Aki, your turn.
All right. I did the math.
Okay.
I should be able to make it here for 30 feet.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm gonna bite this man.
Yep.
20
Is going to hit.
for 4.
Okay.
And then last thing I'll do is shield. Sorry.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. The blood in it. Is going to try to cast another spell, but at whom? Jeff, you're up in his face. His hands glow a bright sanguine red. I am going to need you to roll me a fortitude save. You take 1 persistent bleed damage every turn until you kill him. You take 1 point of bleed damage. No, it would not, Carmine. It does not do void damage. It does bleed damage. Leftman, it is your turn.
My bad, I'm muted. Okay. So I am going to give this guy another knuckle sandwich.
All right. It's
Fuck.
good miss. But his armor
Uh,
class is down to 13 because he is currently being flanked. So, you want to try again?
oh boy. Let's do it again.
I believe in you. That's
No.
also going to fail. You could try a third time if you like.
Fuck it. What else do we have to lose?
A whole lot. Leftman falls prone. Jinx, it's your turn.
I trip on my tail.
Give me just a second. Oh, okay.
Leftman in combat, Leftman in melee is straight out of a Mel Brooks film.
I was just thinking that actually. Oh golly, is there anywhere I can go where I'm flanking this dude? Doesn't look
Um,
like it. You have Aki
no,
on one
but you
side and
could look
Weapon on the
all the
other.
way over here. You could flank at the other dude.
Alright.
It'll take 2 stride actions to get there. But
No.
do it.
No.
Or you could just run up to here and try to stab him. And not get sneak attack.
I'm actually gonna go here
Okay.
and
Try to
can
stab
I
the move.
yes.
We take those. 13's gonna hit.
Okay.
Roll me a second. 18 is also going to hit, but alas, your lesser strength lets you down again. Carbine, Chef, you're on deck.
It smells like blood in here a lot more than I like, but I'm a vampire, so I like that. So it just smells like blood more than usual. What the fuck is it?
It
Sorry,
smells like several people's blood.
yeah. I can identify the blood types right now. I'm going feral.
There's A positive and B negative in the room.
Somebody in here's anemic.
Yeah.
And it's about to be everyone but me.
I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna see Leffen fail miserably at whatever the fuck that was, and she's just gonna walk up, look at Leffman, and go, huh, and then just look at the dude in front of us. And I'm going to clinging eyes. Attempt it.
Okay. Reflex save on the mook. 26 is going
Dude,
to be
what the
half
fuck?
damage. It's still going to be 1.
Can this
He
guy
has +8 on reflex saves. Start flinging will saves at him.
can he take a hit? Like, dude, like
He's got 1 hit point left.
oh my god.
You can attack him.
It's the never-ending hit point. Good lord.
Okay,
We're in Darkest Dungeon and he keeps making his death's door
well,
saves.
I only have one more action, so I'll just
Yeah.
buzzing bites him.
Okay. The other save that he's good at.
Oh.
Oh, like super good. Oh, fuck. So he takes no damage whatsoever.
Yep. Steph, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and whack Big Ugly again.
Okay. 17. It's gonna hit. He's dead.
Fuck yeah. Okay, now I'm going to stride to here and flank him with Carmine.
Uh-huh. His armor class is down to 13.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy stinks.
Oh god, we're dead on Wednesday. Oh.
I would like to say that was nearly timed with a flash of lightning that just went outside.
Okay. 17 at Aki is going to miss because Aki
Miss.
cast shield. Carmine. 12 is gonna miss on general principle. Jinx. 11 is also going to miss on general principle. Aki, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for bites.
Okay.
And
21
there
is gonna
we
hit.
go. Just
All
gonna
right.
bite him right in the throat.
Okay. I am going to make some executive decisions. Grab everybody. Down here, there's stinging nettles. It's supposed to be an environmental hazard. I'm rolling we don't have time to deal with that shit. Because I want to get to bed, but I also want to deal with this. Down here, there's a treasure chest. It is inside what is obvious. The poison stinging mushroom nettles will not heal you.
Yes, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
What about the
Leftman.
blood?
Real quick.
Leftman, just throw bombs into the mushroom room.
I
Make
have
it
a
all
very,
explode.
very serious question for you guys. Did anybody pick up a spacious pouch?
I think we have one. No?
We
Fantastic.
Somebody has one. I remember
Somebody has one.
Yeah, we have a small one.
The entire, this entire section of the cave is covered in dust and dirt, as if nothing has been down here for hundreds of years, except for the chest inside that circle.
Oh.
Okay.
There is no visible lock on this chest.
Seems legit. Let's steal it.
What is
Thanks,
the
do you open it?
circle? Well, what does the circle say around it?
Stuff. In a
Er-
language you do not speak.
Everybody get back.
Okay.
Jinx, do you open the chest?
Let's roll for fascination on this one.
Yay or nay, open the chest or not?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sweet. Inside is a talisman or a necklace with the figure of a crying angel. A 2 long strips of fabric about 1.5 inches wide that are covered in runes in the same language as the circle itself, and they're
Ooh.
pearly white spindly stone.
Shiny.
We're gonna put that
Hey
in a
guys,
box.
look! I'm just gonna hand it off because.
All right. The crying angel pendant makes you better at treating wounds. I put it in there for Chef. Chef, make a note that you have the crying angel pendant. Hand wraps of mighty blows are +1 items for unarmed attacks,
Oh.
and they can go to whoever so desires. And
That sounds like a
My
left
job-
man.
Carmine, Aki, Leftman does not matter to me. Every one of you punches.
I was gonna say,
But I
Is
want
that
to make
gauntlet
sure you
considered
guys
an
knew that
unarmed?
that item exists.
my jaw attack is an unarmed.
Unarmed.
I believe your fists are unarmed.
Leftman's alchemical gauntlet is unarmed, but I would let him enhance it if he wanted to. Carmine, your claws qualify for this. Aki's jaw attack qualifies for this. It's a really cool item. I want to make sure you guys know about it, so I'm giving you one.
I would give it. I wouldn't mind giving that to Leftman because I'm gonna probably use other forms of attacking. I was only using my jaw
Yeah.
attack because I had to get up close.
Aside from casting bombs, but I don't want to fuck everybody over. I kind of only have the punchy right now.
That's
So
fair.
yeah, then go ahead and take the wraps then.
All right. And the
Yoink.
one that I'm scared of
Uh-oh.
is the pearly white spindly rock.
Shiny.
It is shiny. And do you remember that weird compass that you grabbed a while back?
Yes.
Jinx, you grab
Yes.
at the rock and you feel your pocket vibrate.
Ooh.
Oh my.
It vibrates, you say.
I pull it out and I'm looking at him.
They are both, as they get within about a foot of each other, they both start to vibrate.
Hey guys,
They're shaking in your hands.
what does this mean? Should I touch them together, or
I don't know.
I try touching them together just to see what happens.
Fantastic. That is exactly what I want you to do. You now have a wayfinder plugged in with a pearly white spindle. This heals you 1 HP every minute.
Oh.
It also grants you resistance to void damage of 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need that. I'm good. I don't need that.
What do I need to put down for that pendant?
Crying angel pendant.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it on.
All right.
Is anything happening with the list?
Let me check the list.
There are 2 specific
Actually,
ones I was wondering about.
Yes. As you guys head north, Chef, your list starts to get warm in your pocket.
Okay, I'll pull it out and take a look.
The word's the worth of a word starting to glow as you approach this wall of fire.
Okay.
Tune in next time till we see what happens on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no, we're doing this shit
Oh,
now. This is
okay.
nowhere. This is not the final.
I'm going to hold it up to Carmine. And, hey, Miss Carmine. Little help here.
Jeff, on the far side of the wall, you see that whole chamber getting lighter, as though someone carrying a torch is approaching.
Hello?
If y'all want to have your powwow, you can, but like, there's other stuff that's also going to be happening.
Somebody in there?
I mean, I could be funny and help Chef in a really funny way.
Go for it.
I could eat the fire.
You could try.
Fucking hell. No, I'll see what if someone responds to Chef. I feel like this is the wall of fire is like
The
something.
wall of fire.
Mhm.
The wall of fire.
What the hell is that?
It's
It-
some.
It's
Oh.
Johnny Cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me zoom in on this real quick.
You alright there, feller?
Jeff, this flaming thing of darkness and heat turns towards you. And it pauses for a moment. And then its head starts to turn quizzically. And its head keeps going until it has done a full 360-degree rotation.
Did you guys see that? That shit was fucking cool.
Like an owl?
Owls can't do 360 degrees.
In my head, can and they can.
We'll leave that for the future.
I'm going to need everybody but Chef to kindly mute themselves for a moment.
Mute or
Deafen and
deafen?
mute.
Just mute. You guys can listen in. I just want to have a moment with him.
Can I help you, feller? Hello?
Remember what
Yeah.
brings you here.
We were looking for a place to camp for the night, and we ran into some folks upstairs and had to do a thing. And then we kind of went exploring, and I got this magical piece of paper that started doing a thing when I got close to your door here.
From which did you receive?
From which did I receive the magical
Yeah.
piece of paper?
Task. Ingredients. Which?
Alright, I'm having a really hard time hearing you, seriously. Let me turn you up.
From which did you receive this? Task? List?
From list. Well, technically task, because on the list, a specific item was glowing. the task.
Why is it that you char all you meet?
Oh boy. Well, you see, when you put the meat over the flames, a process called the Maillard reaction happens where the sugars and the moisture on the outside of the meat crystallizes, heating the meat inside up to a safely edible internal.
Darlington.
One more time?
Darlington.
Darlington?
Why do you burn everything that has ever been good for you?
Hmm.
Its head rotates again, so it's looking at you upside down. Or are you looking at it upside down?
He's just kind of looking. Chef's looking down at the floor right now. Fear. If I am interpreting what you are saying, how I think you are saying it, I burn the things that get close to me that are good for me out of fear.
It is a wise man who says so.
I don't know if I would say wise. It is a lonely, broken man who says so.
The first step of wisdom is acknowledging that we are unwise.
I guess step one complete. All right. Only 11 to go.
Somewhat more. It walks towards you and holds out a massive flaming hand sword.
That is pretty cool.
Sword.
May I reach for it?
You hand it your sword?
Yeah, I'll hand him the Buster Sword.
He takes this thing in. The handle is too short, but it actually is probably sized better for this thing than it is for you. Grasps it in its other hand, slices through it, and then takes it and slams it through the firewall. The firewall is put out, but I can't change the map right now because that's built into the map.
Okay, fair. That's cool.
The elemental disappears. And your sword is now on the ground, blade facing you.
Well,
And it looks like, and the blade looks like that.
oh, snap. Okay.
Jinx, see this?
Everybody can unmute themselves. The four of you, the chef, his eyes glaze over. And he seems to be in some kind of a trance. And then, in a moment, he pulls his sword out, slams it into the firewall disappears.
He's gonna like snap in his ear in front of his eyes. Hello.
Jinx is gonna run over to the sword and like, ooh, cool.
Jeff, congratulations. You have activated your relic seed.
Okay.
You could now use your sword to throw firebolts at people.
I like it.
Oh,
I am so jealous.
I will also tell you that this is not the end and there is more.
There's more to this particular donjon.
Yep.
So, next question.
Hmm?
Do I mark that off the list? The worth of a word?
No.
No. Okay.
The first half of it is marked off.
The worth?
There's a secret. It's contained within how many affinities your relic has. Maybe if you activate the other half of it, you'll get the other half of that ability.
Okay.
Just a thought.
So, are we calling it there for the night?
No, there's more to do.
Okay. Fuck yes. Next question.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm reading this again. Activate has 2 actions. It's concentrate, manipulate. Effect a bolt of fire, scorches out from the relic, makes a spell attack with your relic against a target within 30 feet, does 1d6 fire damage. Is there a save?
No,
that shit just
it is an
happens?
attack roll. It is an
Okay.
attack roll.
Will this add flame damage to my sword? When I'm not raging.
Not on its own.
Okay, cool. Alright, then forward hoe. Chef's gonna keep on moving. He's
Excuse
gonna.
me while I pull up some of my notes. I mean, like, y'all can keep going.
One sec. Chef's gonna turn to look at Aki. I'm kinda sad. That's a pretty cool dude right there.
Aki, you have no idea what he's talking about. There was no one else here.
Alright, forward hoe.
Jeff, you can see light on the other side of this. There is a clear sky, seemingly at noon, hanging out in the bottom of this dungeon.
Like there's
And
no.
floating 15 or 20 feet away is a rock with some kind of a stone table or altar on it and a dead body draped over it in a magnificent cloak.
Okay, so is this floating independently, like surrounded by the sky?
Yep.
Alright, how far can I jump?
That's up to you.
Well, fuck it. You only live once.
Roll me an athletics check. You take a running start from about where Lefman is, and you throw yourself off, and you bounce off of what feels like a stone wall and land flat on your ass back on your side of the journey.
Okay. I'm gonna pull the sword out
All right.
and just kind of look and see if anything happens. Like walk up to the edge.
You start poking at it, and the tip of your sword will not cross or cannot cross
It will not
that line.
pierce the veil. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a copper and try and throw
right.
it over there.
There is now a copper falling forever.
Okay, that was weird. Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
You alright, buddy? Do you need help?
Help. 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 Help.
How can I
It's
help
just
you?
echoing like it is a much larger room than it should be.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
I have an idea.
Shoot.
Yeah.
As long as no one, well, with this group, I'm sure no one's gonna panic. But this is the last thing that. Fuck it. He's gonna. Aki is going to transform.
Okay.
What the
You turn into a furry.
fuck?
So
Where were you hiding that
Here
suit?
we go.
No, I'm sorry. You turn into a fox.
I just popped.
Where were you hiding that thing at?
He's just gonna look up at you, just give you a shrug.
Mhm.
And I have a acrobatics modifier of +10.
Yep. Shame jumping is done with athletics.
Did you
Did you
say
say
What it-
shame jumping?
Jumping is done with athletics. It is a shame that jumping is done with
Shane.
athletics.
What if I'm
Okay, I completely got a different connotation. Apologize.
What if I'm jumping off of someone's back?
Still athletics.
Damn it.
And your athletics is ass.
He's a fox. They're not
Um.
supposed to jump 15 or 20 feet in one go.
What if I'm
What if
doing
someone
it?
throws them?
Yeah, I'm
Eat the puppy.
I'm small enough to be thrown.
All right, Chef, do you pick up Aki and throw him?
Not yet.
All right.
I'm just gonna kind of give a head nod over.
So
You'll have to toss me.
So sword will not penetrate the wall. Can I stick my arm through where the wall is?
Nope.
No.
No.
But the coin went through.
Yep.
What if
And
I?
it's just continuously falling.
What if I hand the sword off to Carmine?
Okay. Carmine, do you take the sword?
It's heavy, but okay.
Yeah, the sword goes thud.
Can I reach through the wall?
Nope.
I mean, I'm technically not living. Where's the frog at? Frog, explain this.
He's up in the card.
I'm going to need you to roll me at Arcana or Occultism.
Spicy. Let's see what I'm better at. Both. Okay, not today. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day.
I can also.
It's been a long day.
Hey, Carmine, if the big guy can't get through, I don't want to see what'll happen if you try.
What about you?
I'd also rather not get thrown at a wall.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we see anything else around?
No.
Can I just casually just walk through in fox form?
You walk up and it feels like there is a stone wall there.
Oh. What if I dig underneath it? I'll
Solid
start
stone.
digging underneath.
It is solid stone. Admittedly, it is solid stone with about an inch of dust and dirt on it, but underneath of it is stone.
I'll keep digging because that's.
You reach rock.
What would happen if I put the hilt up against the stone? Does it do anything?
Your sword is now balancing against air, which is kind of cool.
I'm gonna just change back and say, well,
Okay,
nothing that I can do on this end then.
we're gonna go full 6-year-old here. I'm going to start at the top,
Okay.
my hand out against the wall,
Hmm.
and walk all the way down, running my fingers down the wall.
It is solid.
There are no gaps.
No gaps, no seams, no nothing. Jinx,
Jeez.
you think you see something shiny over on the island?
Ooh. Okay. Um. Hey, big guy. How about a yeet?
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me, but why not?
All right.
All right, let's do this.
Jeff, I need you to roll me athletics. Jinx, because it's less about your personal jumping power and more about maximizing your airtime, I'm going to ask you for acrobatics.
Got it.
All right, with a combined total of 30 something.
32.
Jinx, you're over here. You actually almost overshoot it and land on the altar, but you catch yourself and you run a couple of steps to slow down. So the thing that you thought was shiny is shiny. It's also just that cloak that I mentioned.
Okay, I'm going to try and pick up whatever's on the altar.
So like the body is like half laid across the altar, and the body is still wearing the cloak.
Oh. Hey, chef, you want this thing?
Sure.
Okay.
You should grab it.
I am going to rifle the pockets, and then I'm going to try and undress the body to get the cloak off of him.
You realize very quickly that the inside of this thing is just absolutely covered in pockets.
Oh, and her eyes just get big. She's like, "Oh, there's all of the pockets in here." And just
And
starts going through all of them. She just starts going feral, just looking through stuff.
there's like a couple of needles for what you think used to be a sewing kit. There's a bunch of dust. Um, in one pocket, in one pocket near what was apparently this person's chest, you find an immaculate pair of spectacles. and when you try to put them on, they make your head hurt. Do you put the cloak on at any point during this process?
Once I get it off of them, absolutely.
All right. So you take it off of this body, you flip it over yourself. It pulls around your feet because whoever this person was, they were like 7 feet tall. And for a moment, you look like a child wearing their parents' bathrobe.
Oh, yes.
And the other 4 of you watch as the cloak and shortens itself to hit Jinx about mid thigh, about mid calf.
Jinx starts looking at herself like, cool.
It
Hey,
still has
check it
all of
out.
the pockets.
There anything else over there, little one?
Starts looking, turning around, looking. Do I see anything else?
The altar's got some writing on it in a language you don't speak.
There's some writing over here. Do you want me to make like a rubbing of it so you can have it, or it's the only thing I see?
Thoughts, guys?
All right, just in case, I'm going to dig through my pockets, see if I've got anything that would work well, lay it on top, and do a rubbing, like if I were doing a charcoal rubbing over like a gravestone or something to get the what the etching was.
So you go digging through your pockets, like the ones that you came over here with, and you don't find anything, and then by accident you just slip your hand into one of the cloak's pockets, and you feel something that wasn't there 30 seconds, and you pull it out, and it is a fine sheet of vellum.
Oh, this is awesome. I start digging through the pockets of the cloak to see if it has the things that I need in order to make the rubbing.
There is also a piece of charcoal in a different pocket.
Yes! This is like a cloak of wishes. This thing is awesome. Lays out the vellum, does a rubbing of it to get the whatever the writing is, folds it up, sticks it in another one of the pockets for the robe. It's like, all right, I think that's everything. How do I get back? I can try getting up on top of the altar and see if I can run and jump. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Are there any loose rocks around?
Nope.
You said it's about 15 feet?
Yeah.
I will pull out 50 feet of rope and try and make a lasso and throw it over there.
Okay.
What do you need?
Nothing. There's now a rope that goes like that.
Jinx ties it around her waist.
All right.
Can you pull me over? Or I can run and jump and you can pull me the rest of the way.
Let's try with just a pulling.
Okay.
Jinx, you tie it around yourself like it's a harness. And then, Chef, do you just give her a tug, or do you like try to step off the rock?
I'm gonna get Carmine and Lefman to grab the rope and brace it with me.
All right.
And then try and let her climb down the edge.
Okay.
and pull her in and up. Like, I don't want to yank her and hurt her.
Mm.
Try and make it as safe as possible.
Jinx, you sit down and you scoot yourself off of the rock. It feels like you're walking on a pane of glass.
Ooh, cool. She kind of pulls on the rope to see if she can kind of skid forward like she's ice skating.
Not quite, but the ground under, the sky underneath of your feet doesn't, or feels solid.
Ooh, cool. And I'm just taking in the sights and looking and just completely
You're walking in
fascinated
the
with
sky.
what's going on.
You are walking in the sky.
I think this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to flying. This is awesome.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Jinx, congratulations.
Cool. Check it out. She twirls around in circles.
It's schmancy. And it has pockets.
It has pockets. I know. That is awesome.
So, a couple of things really quick. You know how I said it has whatever mundane goods will be useful in any non-combat situation? You can't sell them. They only work for you.
Got it. It,
Um,
it actually is perfect for her because she will just lose it anyway. She doesn't have the ambition to sell it.
I
So would that
uh
include like thieves' tools and things of that nature?
actually yes it would.
Oh, yes.
And I might need to reword the exact way that I've worded it because I'm not sure that cloth armor actually exists. But it's going to be some kind of light armor that's appropriate for you.
Like quilted?
Quilted, padded, something. But it's +1, which means that its armor means that the item bonus from it being armor is going to be higher, and the resilient rune on it increases all of your saving throws by +1.
Nice. Jinx just got a whole lot more useful rather than entertainment.
That is not necessarily the way that I would word it, but Jinx just got an item that is extremely useful, and it along with several other items in the party are going to also get extremely useful. I believe that a couple of sessions ago we discussed what relics are and how they work. I'm going to invite everybody to check out the archives to refresh themselves, but these get stronger alongside you. And I'm also going to remind some of you about things like. Actually, I don't think that's the best. I made a note that Bastion. Okay. Did not actually do that. But also, at the same time, things like Chef's Sword is a relic. It's going to get better. Jinx's armor is a relic. It's going to get better. Everybody is going to get one. Please nobody feel left out. I activate hotkeys. No. All right.
Not
So-
yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few days later, make your way into Slachow, and this is where I'm going to call it for the evening. Thank you very much for coming on out. Always a pleasure working with you. I like you. I love you. Stay safe. Because the world is a better place with you in it. And that goes for everyone around my table, and that goes for everyone watching it today.
Bye, everyone.